I don't know where this camera's facing, but, you know, it's more important that you hear what I have to say rather than see it. Although physical comedy is the funniest comedy. Not to go off on a tangent here about comedy, but it's funny how if somebody reads your material or you just offer up your material for someone to critique, they never can because they read it in their own voice. And that's not what comedy is. Comedy, the material is so tertiary to everything, to the delivery, to the timing, to the animation of the thing. You have to bring the thing to life. Stand-up comedy is a performance art. It's physical in nature. It's not a fucking heady intellectual endeavor. But anyway, I am so bad at things. I have failed in so many aspects of life. I mean, I haven't really tried. You know, because if I really tried, then I failed, then I'd have to like deal with that. I'd have to be like, well shit, I gave 110% here and I still came up short. I'm not prepared for that reality. So what I do is I just give like a half-ass effort, and then if I fail, I can still sleep at night. You know, it's just like, well, had I really tried, you know, just like an internal excuse machine. It's like I'm a fucking Republican. Like but again, this is not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about online dating because I have failed at so many things, but I have never failed quite like I have failed at this. And it might be because I did really, really try. It might be what I just talked about, the 110% and still coming up short. But it's okay. I'm okay with it because online dating, it's the type of thing that you don't want to be good at. Because if you've gotten good at it, it means you've become bad at so many other things. You know, basically, it is just a fucking repository, just a bin of leftovers. It's just a fucking clearance rack. It's just everybody, it's like being in an airport. It's like being lost in an airport. It's exactly like that, in fact. Everybody's just walking around. Half the people are just booking, scurrying to make it to where they think they're supposed to be. Bypassing everything, they're knocking kids over, just fucking can't fucking stop and smell the coffee, nothing. Smell the roses, order coffee, I don't fucking know. And then the rest of the people are just wandering around, they just can't get anywhere because they just got baggage. Just so much baggage. They're just fucking wheeling, and they're all carry-ons because they can't check them. TSA won't take the bags. They're just full of toxic, hazardous materials. They can't check them. They have to fucking drag them around. They're tripping over them. And most of the people, they got like 3 or 4 kids. They look like some retarded ducklings. Just fucking kids following them around. Like, please, I don't know what terminal I'm supposed to be at. I just have so many bags. Where did this one even come from? I didn't pack this one. Maybe I'm being a little dramatic. That's what it is. It's like the fucking airport. And everybody's just scurrying and trying to get to somewhere else. They just know this isn't where they're supposed to be, and they're just looking for where they can just take flight. Like, just get me out of here. And it's just, it doesn't work that way, man. Like, it's not like that. And then there's all different ones, too. Like, the different online dating sites and apps. Like, you go, like, OkCupid. Like, so now you're in the airport, and you can't even go in the bathroom with OkCupid. You can't even go take a piss because every time you walk, there's just people with glory holes and just their dicks are just in the fucking... Like, you can't even go to the bathroom, man. It's ridiculous. See what I did there? Ridiculous? Nah, that's not funny. Everybody just so fucking desperate for something, you know? And I'm no good at it because you know what it is? I'm not good at, like, keeping my head down. Don't say too much. Don't fuck this up. Let's make this work. Like, I just refuse. I can't do it. It's just not my nature. I speak my mind. If I see something, I'm gonna point it out. I mean, I can sugarcoat things here and there, and I can filter things a little bit. Like, I've learned to be somewhat, you know, delicate in my speech, but it doesn't matter. They're so fucking fragile, every one of them, because they're just running through the fucking airport. If you stop and you ask them anything, they're like, get the fuck away from me! This guy knows what I'm talking about. they're not like, get the fuck away from me right away. Like at first, everything's great. You know, it's just they talk and then before you know it, they're like, right? You just can't. You can't have like an in-depth conversation with them. You can't have a conversation at all. You can't meet them. You know, they're all just afraid. Like, there's so many. And I know that it's like a few of us, or all of us as guys, who are ruining it for the rest of us. Like, I know that I am a pretty decent guy swimming in just a sea of shit. And I know it's not my fault. Like, I didn't defecate in the water. This isn't my shit floating around. I know that this is a bunch of other guys who did stuff to you. And that's the thing. Like, they all just bring their previous relationship baggage into this new interaction. And I feel it. I sense it right away. I'm just like, wait a minute. That response, that thing you just said to me, does not in any way correspond with the thing that I initially said to you. Oh, that's right. I'm just a fucking... You're just rotating faces, like when you masturbate and you're thinking about girls at work, like, and just the faces rotate until one works. Like, that's all they're doing. They're just trying to put the fucking square peg into the round hole. That's what the women are doing, and I can feel it. It's like, you're not talking to me, you're talking to Bob from like 97. Like, this isn't me. You're just, oh my God, like, I'm a different person. This is a whole new interaction. Why do you just keep repeating the same relationship? Oh, it has to do with your parents, your father. Oh, yeah. And then I'm fucked because I like crazy bitches with daddy issues, so I really don't get to complain. I bring it on myself. But they're just so much better in bed. I know. I gotta forego the really good crazy sex for a more stable woman. Yeah, it's an oxymoron. I heard it as I said it. Stable. One. Nah, I'm just kidding. Men are fucked up too. It goes both ways. You know, we bring our own specific issues to the table. Like, men are fucking idiots and retards, and they just have no empathy, and they just can't relate and be compassionate to a woman's needs. And women are just batshit crazy. Really, no need to go further down that road. It's just, they're fucking nuts. So they bring a previous relationship shit into this interaction. And it's like, I get it. It's human nature. It's deductive reasoning. It is the way the human brain is designed. You know, we think that everything is cumulative when in reality it might not be. So I'm very sympathetic to what's going on. And so I'm patient. I swear I am. I know you don't fucking believe me. You probably think I'm so patient. I mean, yeah, I drill down and I want to get to the heart of a matter quickly, and maybe I could be more patient. Yeah, I'm fully aware of what my role is in these failures. Like, I hold myself accountable. I don't need to fucking hear it. I don't need when you lash out, like, maybe it's you. Yeah, maybe it's you. Like, yeah, it is me, but it's you. Like, it's always me, but it's you. So, yeah, it's human nature. The brain looks at things in a cumulative sort of way. It's a self-defense mechanism. So, like, if you've dated 4, 5, 6 guys in a row and, like, the same shit happens over and over again, it kind of becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, you start to even, like, kind of, in a way, cultivate your own reality because you go into it. You know, guys, we're so fucking simple. Like, we are whatever you tell us we are. You know, behind every strong man is an even stronger woman. It's a real concept. And I'm not saying, like, there are strong men out there who are just going to be, and those are the ones you're attracted to, the ones that you have no control over. The fucking Rogue, the Mustang, the fucking loose cannon. You're attracted to that guy, and then you fucking come back crying to us because, like, why did he do that to me? Like, you fucking went the wrong guy. That's a douchebag. What is your problem? Right, but that's a girl you're attracted to. But take a fucking guy who's just a nice guy, like, he's just, and just try and, I don't know, like, try and be a strong woman. Try and lean in. Try and be fucking human and meet him halfway. And you might be surprised. Like, guys will rise to the challenge. We are fucking simple. We're dogs. We're fucking mules. If you whip us in the right way, we're going to go where you want us to go. We're going to do the work that needs to be done. We're going to fucking hoe your hose and whatever it is. We're going to, something on a farm. We're going to do things. We're going to milk your udders. Whatever you want us to do, like, but you have to play your part. Like, you can't just sit back and wait for it to happen. Like, if we're gonna do the time, we're ultimately going to do the crime. So, like, if you're jealous, we're going to cheat on you. Eventually, one way or another, emotionally, physically, whatever. Like, if you're going to accuse us of shit, eventually we're just going to become the thing that you think, that's, but I've said enough. Online dating sucks.